How do gay dudes have babies? I don't get it. I see so many dads just walking around with a little kid, and I don't understand how it happens.
All men have a latent womb deep inside their anus. And when they give up their alpha status and become a bottom, they gain the ability to have babies.
That's why trans girls are always screaming, get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant.
Yeah. It's a biological imperative at that point.
Yeah.
So if somebody does like a green line meme on my posture and shit, and my soulless misaligned eyes, does that enable me to have children?
Yes.
Yes. You could get boy preggers. Yes. You should be careful.
Okay.
I hope you have the money for a boy abortion.
I'm just gonna push really hard into a dumpster.
I suck dick. Yo, just rub the dick between my cheeks.
So, Swick, what are you playing?
ClusterTruck.
Oh, hello.
Have you heard of it? Yeah, this is like an old ass game, but I was in the mood for it.
I saw all my favorite streamers playing it, and they were all screaming like the angry video nerd, and they were saying, "Fuck, this game is fucking diarrhea dog," and they were like, hitting themselves in the head with a hammer and all that.
But I like this game. It's not diarrhea dog doo-doo. I like this game.
Whoa, wait, did the angry video game nerd just show up? This game is diarrhea dog doo-doo. Out of a 10-foot bag.
I'd rather fucking hook up my face with an IV of dog shit than play this game.
Well, if it isn't
This
mud.
game sucks my disease and ridden dick. I'd rather drink Rolling Rock though.
I'd rather shit. That's fuck.
I'd rather shit glass onto a tarp.
I'd rather fucking beat up Bugs Bunny, push him down on the ground, and then have diarrhea onto his open mouth than play this fucking game.
I'd rather suck the microplastics out of my dog's urethra while the smoke detector chirps in the background.
I'd rather rip off my scabs and rub them on my eyeballs than play this fucking diarrhea dog shit of a game. Am I right, gamers?
I'd rather have a vampire bat sink his teeth into my nutsack and suck out all the cum and spit it into my mouth and keep playing this fucking game.
I'd rather have Jeff Keighley of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley, tie me to a radiator in his basement with zip ties and mace me in the face for decades and decades and decades and decades than have to watch Swick play this piece of shit game.
I'd rather be stuck in Michael Moto's dungeon and be forced to wear a diaper for 8 years than put said diaper on my head and then use said diaper from my head as a cereal bowl and eat the cereal with my Bessies in it than play this fucking crock of shit.
I'd rather run afoul of the Chinese government by having a third child and hiding it for years than play this stupid fucking game.
I'd rather eat the bat that gives you COVID, say, yummy in my tummy, than vomit all over myself and say, oops, baby made a messy wessy, than play this fucking stupid gaga doo-doo.
I'd rather live stream me jacking it to everything Shadman's ever drawn at a family reunion.
I would rather film myself to send to the international sensation Bjork, and then in the last video, make a big deal of shooting myself and sending a big bomb of acid to her than play this freaking game ever again in my damned life.
Oh, shit.
I'd rather willingly have a conversation with a Steven Universe fan than play this game.
God damn, I would rather get fucked in the ass by Santa Claus until I contracted AIDS than play this fucking game.
What were they thinking?
Hello, Leo.
Greetings. Dying. How are you all?
I heard you got pepper sprayed today a while ago.
And gassed.
Wait,
Quelling
tear gassed?
riots is fun.
Wait, did that happen today?
Did you make any friends?
You have to contend with fucking Florida man. Who, like, is that prison just filled with Florida men that you have to like deal with the riots for? This man fucked an alligator. Do you really want to tase him? Do you think the taser will even work?
No, the people I deal with are like, I'm going to go tase an alligator and then go essay a child and murder my ex-wife. That's kind of the trajectory of the people I deal with.
In that order?
I mean, so nearly.
So you didn't make any close friends then?
So let's make this funny, Leo. Come on, it's Florida Man.
I am trying, but like my sinuses are like actually now killing me after I got all that shit off of me. So it's still like in my system here. It's awful, man.
See, I think if you were just tear gassed one day, like separate from being pepper sprayed, you would feel fantastic. Because I remember when I was tear gassed, I felt like it sucked during, but afterwards, like I breathed so well in my fucking life because like my sinuses were just cleared.
Like just on Friday, I went through a part of my training was to stand in a interlinked arms with 20 other people, and they threw gas grenades at us. And the point was is to not like leave. So you had to stand there and just deal with this gas just emitting right into your face.
Ooh. Yeah,
I took that like a fucking champ.
Yeah.
You work at Wendy's, right?
Yeah, man, it was something today. Like I was in one of the lockdown dorms just doing my thing, and all of a sudden across the radio you just hear like all officers need to respond to this next door dormitory. It's fucking bad. So when you hear a call out, not just for like a security team, but all available officers, you know shit's going down. And that's exactly what the fuck happened.
Out of curiosity, the lockdown dorms, does it have the same top bunk, bottom bunk prison dynamic as in the cells, or is it like we're all friends?
No,
here?
it's all single cells. These guys aren't allowed to have inmates because they'll probably do untoward thing towards roommates, and you can use your imagination as to what those untoward things are, because no matter what, you're probably right. Oh man, it was just something, man. Like they pulled us all out of academies to go run these fucking prisons while I guess the senior staff decided to cash in their sick days. So we're in lockdown. It's mid-hurricane here, and we're all just trying to get this shit done. So I've worked like 2 shifts in a row and then a 3rd shift. And man, oh man, today was just the fucking cherry on top. Fuck.
If I got an Amy Rose tattoo, like several of them all over my body before I went to jail, would that make people more intimidated to fuck with me, or give them something to look at while they take me?
Man, the one I work at, dude, you just got to look, fam. Tattoos don't mean shit. Everyone there's got a tattoo from their fucking eyebrows down to their toes. And you can be all manner of tattoo. But you start looking femme, man, that's when the fucking shit changes.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, I need to get my Amy Rose touching her toes tattoo covered up then.
Well, wait. Amy Rose touching her toes. I leave for like 1 minute to go switch out the food I'm cooking, and I see Amy Rose touching her toes.
Well, see, I thought it was a weird tattoo to get too, because she's a hedgehog. She should just curl into a ball, right? But no, she's like touching her toes and like calves.
Oh God, dude, hold on now. I know a lot of on the spectrum guards that would fucking take up some conversations with you. Right. I know that much. I worked with one. I fucking wanted to beat him with my flashlight. Just make him fucking shut up, because I got a shift that goes from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. It's fucking 1:30. And you're going through goddamn Sonic lore with me. I want to go lay on the bunk with the fucking 80 inmates in there. They'd understand why I left you in the fucking control room. They'd be like, fuck, Paul, here's a pillow, buddy. You know what? Here's some fucking chips. Here, have some of my commissary. I'm sorry you got to deal with that son of a bitch in there.
I'm imagining
the reason they were only
just going on and on and on about Sonic.
The reason
it was on and on.
Game was because Angel Island hadn't landed yet.
Oh
Sonic,
my God! I've never
Hedgehog, one of the most attractive characters ever.
You might even
sitting there.
Kevin.
I'd rather be gassed again. I would rather an accidental firearm discharge strike him or me, rather than listen to that fucking shit. I would rather an inmate attempt to stab me so I can get into a fight and spend the next 5 hours filling out paperwork and going over fucking video and sitting down with an IG, rather than listen to goddamn Sonic lore.
Well, do you think Rose the Bat is at least the hottest Sonic character, right?
Who the fuck is Rose? What the fuck? There's Sonic and there's Tails and maybe Knuckles. I know those 3: Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. My lore stops there. It stopped on the Sega Genesis. Anything that happens after that, it ain't canon.
You want to hear something?
It's extended universe.
coming from my line of work, we occasionally get a Sonic fan, and we got one right now.
Oh no!
And like, I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart to bully her out of it. I just have to like be like, no, yeah, no. I mean, I love Sonic too. You know, I have all the games for the Genesis. Played some of the more recent games too. I played Sonic Colors. I played Generations, which I guess aren't very recent now, but were once upon a time.
They're remaking Generations. It's just gonna get topical again.
And then she'll say some shit like, I'm Sonic Alter Tales, Tales from Another Dimension, who's a murderer. And I just had to be like,
oh, cool.
Picture Tails stabbing a prostitute in an alley and like rings are coming out of her neck.
Like, she's not like a gender swapped Chris Chan, is she?
No, not nearly Chris Chan levels.
Also, Zwick, if you gender swapped Christine Chandler, it would be a man. So hashtag cancel Zwick. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, Zwick.
Okay.
What the
hell is wrong with you, Zwick?
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Okay. He literally chose to be a woman literally because it would raise his chances of getting lesbians. That is a direct quote. I don't have to respect him, for the love of God.
You have to heckin' respect her, Zwick, despite the fact that she blatantly said, and I quote, maybe I should become one of those transgenders because, hey, I might have a better chance with the lesbians. They're pretty ugly anyways, but they must be more desperate, right? Direct quote, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything, Zwick.
Circumstantial.
God. And you thought I was going to be the reason why you'd get canceled.
I know. Shame on me. Now you're going to see me on Louder with Crowder next week being like, I can't believe the tolerant left canceled me. Fucking horseshit.
Gonna be in his little booth like, Cream is of the age of consent. Prove me wrong.
In my heart, Sonic ages in real time, and right now he's in his 30s, suffering twink death like Zwick.
Oh yeah.
Just like he's awkwardly like stumbling through the open world in Sonic Frontiers. He still thinks he's cool, but like the reality of the matter is he's getting closer and closer to looking like the original 3D model from the Sonic movie. Yeah, he smells like Newports, but he doesn't even smoke. Oh yeah. When he was 15, he was pretty cool, but he kind of hit a wall like 2006, and it's just all been downhill from there.
Yeah, he has like a conspiracy board with Mario all over it, and he's like polishing his gun.
At one point, he got his life back together. He stopped drinking. He was like exercising regularly. And then he couldn't help himself. He had one bad Wii U game, and all of a sudden his whole life just had to tumble back down.
Back on the glass stick.
Now he's just he's doing better, but like in the same way your friend that just got out of rehab and is now working at McDonald's is doing better. Like it's a step up from where he was, but man.
Is Sonic talking about Jesus all the time?
Yeah, I can believe they found Jesus, and by found Jesus, I mean made a open world game with towers and collectibles. That's where Sonic is at in life. You know, it's pretty sad. We're just hoping he finds somebody nice, so maybe he can settle down, and maybe she'll have a successful career, so he can keep his life together long enough to actually save some money for once.
Holding a stack of pamphlets. Like, my new game was pretty cool, but you want to hear about the real frontier, brother? That's in heaven.
That's where Sonic is at in life. It's really going to come down to, like, he's about to try to relive the glory days with the Sonic Generations thing. You know, so sometimes he'll go and do like a book signing. That's when Christian Whitehead releases a new game. Like, oh man, Sonic Mania was great, and then I played Sonic Forces, and oh man, that's what happens when you start drinking again. It's like there's still life in this man, and if you would just stop drinking and like exercise regularly, he could he could have a wonderful career, but man, just addictive personalities. Life isn't like a storybook. It doesn't really end until you die, so you can't really predict when he's gonna have a new stride back, and if that stride's gonna last long enough. This bit's really fucking depressing.
Yeah. We've been talking about Sonic for so long. I wonder if Leo has a pistol in his mouth and he's just doing everything in his power to not pull the trigger.
I'm increasing my life insurance policy so that if I ever get killed at work, which I'm now going to actively attempt to do, the family be well off, and I'll be even more well off knowing I'll never have to hear this shit.
Genius.
The brother man